All right, Niners fans, we need to talk. Because something is happening behind the scenes in San Francisco, and if even half of what insiders are whispering is true, this could become one of the most dramatic turning points of the entire season. And I'm telling you right now, this isn't just noise. This isn't just another rumor. This feels like the early signs of something big. Something that could shake the coaching staff, the locker room, and even the quarterback room in a way nobody saw coming. So let's break it all down, calmly, clearly, and honestly, because the situation with Robert Saleh and the sudden heat around Mac Jones are not random events. They're connected. They're building pressure, and if the 49ers do not handle this right, that pressure could explode at the absolute worst time. But before we dive into the chaos, let me ask you this, Niners fans watching right now. Are you feeling this shift? Does it feel like something in the air around this team changed over the last 72 hours? Because every analyst I talk to, every insider I follow, every beat writer, they're all hinting at the same thing. This isn't normal. And they're right. This is the type of energy that pops up before a major coaching change, or the early stages of a quarterback controversy, or a front office move that nobody admits publicly until the very last second. And yes, all of this starts with one name: Robert Saleh, the man who changed the culture of the 49ers defense. The man who became the heartbeat of that locker room during the Super Bowl run. The man players still talk about as if he never left. Well, guess what? Sources are now saying he might leave again. But this time for someone else. And this time, it might hit the 49ers harder than anyone realizes. But let me pull you into the center of it. This all began when a quiet but very real report started circulating among league insiders, not through flashy headlines, not through the big networks, but through the whispers that usually come before the big headlines. Robert Saleh is emerging as a potential high-priority candidate for a major coaching job next year. Teams with struggling defenses. Teams about to fire their head coach. Teams desperate for culture, identity, leadership. And you know who they call when they want those things? They call Robert Saleh. And here's where this becomes a problem for the 49ers. If Saleh leaves the Jets, or if the Jets let him walk, there is a very real possibility another team throws everything at him. Money. Power. Full control. A blank slate. A better job than the one he has right now. And if you're thinking, okay, but that has nothing to do with the 49ers. Oh, it absolutely does. Because Saleh isn't just a former assistant. He's still connected to half the building. Players still talk to him. Coaches still message him. Front office members still respect him. Any movement involving Robert Saleh instantly affects the 49ers because he is part of the inner ecosystem of this team, even if he's not physically standing on the sideline anymore. But here's the twist. The Saleh rumors are creating tension internally. Why? Because whenever one major coach is on the move, it triggers a chain reaction of coordinator changes, assistant changes, and staff shakeups around the league. Everybody gets nervous. Everybody starts looking around. Everybody starts asking, what's next? And that's exactly where the Mac Jones situation comes in. Yes, the rumors are back. And this time, they're louder than they've ever been. Over the last couple of days, multiple reporters have quietly confirmed that the 49ers have had ongoing internal conversations about the quarterback depth chart. Not because Purdy is failing, he's not. Not because Sam Darnold is leaving, though that's possible. And not because the team is panicking, they aren't. This is about positioning, future-proofing, insurance, preparation. Smart teams prepare early. The 49ers are one of those teams. But preparing early also means this. Every option is on the table. And one of those options is Mac Jones. Look, I'm not saying the 49ers want him. I'm not saying they're begging for him. But I am saying this. When a first-round quarterback becomes available for cheap, and he already knows the offensive system, and he's already worked with multiple 49ers coaches, and he needs a career reset, teams with championship rosters start paying attention. And here's the uncomfortable truth. The Mac Jones rumors aren't just rumors anymore. They're discussions. They're meetings. They're planning. The question is simple. Are the 49ers preparing for the future? Or preparing for something bigger that we don't know yet? Which brings us back to Saleh. Because if Saleh ends up leaving his current role, several coaches inside the 49ers staff could suddenly become candidates to follow him. That means new faces coming in, new roles, new expectations, new dynamics. And guess which position group is always the first to feel the shift? Quarterbacks. Because the quarterback is the anchor of the entire offense. If staff members shift, if play callers move, if coordinators get reshuffled, the quarterback room becomes the center of the storm. And that storm is exactly what opens the door for players like Mac Jones. Now, imagine this scenario. Saleh officially leaves. Coaching chairs start moving. The 49ers want to secure depth before the league-wide scramble begins. Mac Jones becomes the low-cost, high-upside move that quietly secures the future without disrupting the present. This is how front office strategies work. Not loud, not dramatic, not public, quiet, calculated, cold, efficient. The 49ers don't operate out of fear. They operate out of foresight. And foresight is the key to everything happening right now. Now let's talk about the fan reaction, because this is where it gets intense. Fans love Purdy. Fans believe in Purdy, and rightfully so. He's earned that. He's proven that. But fans also understand how fast the NFL moves. Injuries happen. Depth becomes everything. Opportunities disappear overnight. So when the words Mac Jones and 49ers show up in the same conversation, people react with emotion, strong emotion. Some love it. Most hate it. But everyone talks about it. And that's the key. The front office knows exactly what this means. They know that bringing in Mac Jones, even as a backup, would create headlines, debates, pressure, and tension. But they also know this. If he becomes available for almost nothing, you take the meeting. You make the call. You explore the option. That's how contenders stay contenders. And now, let me say something that fans might not want to hear, but it's the truth. The 49ers aren't scared of quarterback controversies. They're not scared of competition. They're not scared of noise. They've lived through Trey Lance. They've lived through Jimmy Garoppolo. They've lived through Purdy's rise. They can handle anything. What they are scared of is letting an opportunity slip. Because opportunities are how you stay ahead of the NFL. And that's the bigger picture here. This isn't about Robert Saleh leaving. This isn't about Mac Jones being targeted. This isn't about tension or fear. This is about positioning the franchise for the long term, even during a season where expectations are through the roof. So let me paint the final picture for you. Robert Saleh leaves. He takes staff with him. The coaching carousel spins. Teams scramble. The 49ers remain calm. They bring in new depth. They secure the quarterback room. They maintain stability while the league falls into chaos. That's how champions operate. And whether fans agree with it or not, whether the rumor ends up real or not, whether the move happens or not, the strategy behind it is clear. Stay ready. Stay aggressive. Stay ahead. So as we watch this Saleh situation unfold, and as the Mac Jones rumors continue to heat up, understand this. The 49ers aren't falling apart. They aren't panicking. They aren't confused. They are preparing. And the rest of the league should be terrified. Because whenever the 49ers start making moves quietly, it usually means they're about to make a statement loudly. Niners fans, stay locked in. The next few weeks are gonna get crazy. And trust me, this story is only getting started.